YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Boba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Great Guti Evolution card for none other than Joelinton. Joelinton is an 85 rated card. He has the mostly lengthy acceleration type, right footed with 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Now, as you guys probably already know, in order to complete the evolution, it does cost 65,000 coins and you do have to play 24 games in total. Now, I will say, boys, the games are in friendlies and a lot of people are playing gold and gold, so it is a little bit more easy to complete, but it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not it is worth picking him up. Now, we do see a bit of versatility with the card. He can play both the center mid and left wing positions, and if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well rounded. He is Hula Gang with the lowest stat being 81 for his defending. So as that center mid, whether you incorporate him as a playmaker, as a box-to-box midfielder, the defensive cover is going to be really important, but he should be very good going forward as well. Now, he does have 82 pace overall with 75 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. Now, that is a bit of a pace split, man, so I would personally go ahead and recommend a chem style to get the most out of his pace. Depending on the way that you want to go ahead and incorporate him, the Hunter chem style would be really good if you want him to be a little bit more effective going forward. If you do want that defensive cover to be a little bit more solid, the Shadow chem style would be a really nice option as well. Now, the 82 shooting is going to be a huge part to his game because going forward, we also need him to be very clinical. And for the most part, boys, he does have some really good shooting stats. He does have 91 attacking positioning, 84 finishing, and 95 shot power. The main reason why his shooting is a little bit lower is the fact that he doesn't have good long shots, volleys, or penalties. But I do still expect the finishing in and around the box to be quite consistent, man, especially with the finesse shot playstyle. Now, as that center mid, the 85 passing is going to be a huge part to his game as well because we do need that chance creation. Now, as you guys probably already know, whichever player you end up evolving in the evolution, they do get the ping pass and incisive pass playstyles. So with this 93 vision, 93 short pass, and 87 long pass, his passing in game should be really accurate. The 82 dribbling is going to be a really interesting stat to go ahead and test out in today's video because he is 6'1", a bigger build in game, and he doesn't have the greatest of agility and balance, man. 68 agility and 66 balance, so he isn't going to be the smoothest of players on the ball, but the rest of his dribbling stats are really nice, man. 85 reactions, 85 ball control, and 83 composure. And I love the fact that he does have the press proven playstyle. I think that that's going to add a little bit more to his left stick dribbling. Now, if you do plan on using him as that box-to-box midfielder, the 81 defending and 89 physical are going to be two huge parts to his game. Alongside being really effective going forward, we do also need that defensive cover. 84 interceptions, 79 defensive awareness, and 83 stand tackle. I mean, it's not bad, but as that box-to-box midfielder, to make the card a bit more balanced, I would probably give him the Shadow chem style. And also because he does already have really good physical stats, so it's most important to get the most out of his pace and defending. And the physicality is easily going to be the standout stat for the card. 88 stamina for a center mid is quite good. And then he does also have 90 strength and 89 aggression, and he should be an absolute tank in the middle of the pitch. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 7 different playstyles: the finesse shot, incisive pass, ping pass, intercept, bruiser, press proven, and relentless. And as a center mid, I do find it really important for the playstyles to be evenly distributed, so it's really nice to see he has a little bit of everything. And with the evolution, we do see a bit of variety when it comes to his player roles. He does have a player role plus as a playmaker, 2 player role pluses as a box-to-box midfielder, and then also as a wide playmaker. So although the evolution is a bit of a grind, 24 games in the Evo friendly game mode, 65,000 coins as well is a bit expensive. It's going to be really interesting to see whether or not it's worth picking them up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Joelinton card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position as that playmaker in the 4-5-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Joelinton card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test him out. We're coming up against Alaba, Zé Roberto, Sterling, Thuram, Rafinha. It's a very good team. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he doesn't have the greatest of agility and balance, but he does have the press proven playstyle. 6'1", a bit of a stockier build in game, and he does only have 3-star skill moves as well, so the dribbling is going to be a little bit more difficult going forward. Now, as that playmaker, man, we do need him to create a lot of chances, but we also do need that defensive cover. Now, very early on in the game, boys, we can go ahead and spring into a counterattack. We do have Joelinton making that run. We get a little bit lucky with that pass, and now we can test out the sprint speed. We did go ahead and give him the Shadow chem style. It's not bad, boys. I feel like there's going to be a lot of power behind his runs. It's going to be low-key difficult to stop him. Joelinton, little heel to heel right there. That's beautiful. Ball roll. We're going to go near post. Mainan with the good save. I actually thought we scored right there. Now, we do have a corner in the 10th minute. As you guys know, Joelinton, 6'1", does have some pretty decent jumping stats. We'll try to whip it into the near post. It's a lovely header, boys. The aerial ability on this card is going to be really important as well. And you guys know me, man. I do prefer like my taller, more physical type of midfielders. So Joelinton is most definitely going to fit my style of play. A little bit of manual defending right here. Good tackle, man. I love that. Joelinton, a little bit of left stick dribbling right here. I might go ball roll Trivela a little bit further out. Decent shape to it, but it is a bit wide. Joelinton, that's a good interception. Nice recovery speed right there. The intercept play style, huge for the card. Now, you never know, but we'll test out another finesse shot. Ball roll finesse shot. That was a little bit better compared to the first one. Joelinton, a little bit of manual defending, does have really good reactions and composure, so that's going to help out. The physical side to this game, really important, man. That's another great tackle. But yeah, man, with him being pretty decent going forward while still providing that defensive cover, definitely gives me Turam Road to the Knockout vibes. Ledley King, that's a lovely tackle. See if we can maybe try to overload this left-hand side. We did signal Matson to make that run. Joelinton just through the middle. Oh, it's a lovely pass, boys. The incisive pass playstyle, that's incredible. Gonna go for a cutback. Griezmann, finesse shot. Wow, he's actually saved that, man. That's a great save. But that pass, boys, that pass from Joelinton is just so good. But I want to maybe test out another ball roll finesse shot. It is a little bit further out. Ball roll finesse shot. You know what, boys? The flight of the ball wasn't too bad. Maybe a little bit central. Joelinton, Rafinha. Good manual defending right there. Good in the tackle again, man. The shadow cam style is working so well with the card. Correa, drop it back. Joelinton. That pace boost wasn't great. That R3 touch is really nice, though. Good physicality. Again, near post. It's a lovely finish. Nice, boys. Good pressure right there. Joelinton, good reactions, man. He's been picking up a lot of, like, loose passes, 50-50, stuff like that. It's a great ball. Joelinton, good hold-up play right there. And another great finish, man. The shielding and the strength on this card is incredible. Like I said, boys, if you do prefer, like, your taller, more physical type of midfielders, he's definitely going to fit your style of play. All right, boys, here we are jumping into our final game using Joelinton. And I will say, although the evolution is quite expensive, you are getting a phenomenal midfielder. We're coming up against Haaland, Saka, Rashford, Camavinga, Odegaard. It's a pretty good team. Correa. We do have Joelinton making that run. I might try to play it to him. A little swerve pass from Griezmann. It's a great ball, boys. Joelinton finish. Is great, man. His attacking positioning has been phenomenal, especially as that playmaker. The finishing in and around the box has been quite consistent. I feel like the shots that we did end up missing was probably my bad anyway. Joelinton, a little bit of recovery speed right here up against Saka. Saka very tricky on the ball. It's almost like he does have the anticipate, boys. I know that he doesn't, but he has been very consistent in the tackle. Now, it does seem like this guy's going to cross quite a bit, so the aerial ability from Joelinton is going to be really important. Just whipped it in again. There we go, boys. Let's carry the ball out. Let's carry the ball out with Joelinton. It's a little bit risky, but I'm going to try to go in between them. Look at that, boys. I mean, just look at the physicality. It's the wrong thing to do, but it still works out for us. And we win the header as well, man. He is an absolute tank in the middle. Could maybe just try to play it into Doku. I want to go for a swerve pass. 3-star weak foot. I mean, 3-star weak foot is a bit of a letdown for the card, but so far it hasn't been that big of a problem. Joelinton, fake shot. Left stick dribbling. LB pace boost. Cut it back. Oh, he's done well right there. But we do get the interception, keeping the pressure up. Griezmann, we do have him making that run once again. I'm going to go power shot with this 3-star weak foot. Get the rebound. Oh, it's a lucky finish, boys. We'll take that. I know that he doesn't have the power shot playstyle, but it's just so good to still go ahead and use. With Joelinton, it has been a little bit more inconsistent, but the power shots this year are just so effective. Nice, good football right here. Joelinton, a little LB pace boost. And again, I might just try to play it to Griezmann. Over the top through ball. I don't know if the goalkeeper got a touch to that. I'm not too sure that he did. But the pass should have been a bit better. We did signal Llorente to make that run. Check me out, boys. Joelinton. I'm going to go cross diagonal. A little bit off balance right there. But it's an easy way to get high up the pitch. That's a very accurate pass. All right, boys. We do have a free kick. Now, check me out. Joelinton. 95 power, 42 free kick accuracy. But that's okay. We're going to go outside the foot curled. He has put Haaland on the line. Right here. 3 bars of power. Maybe a little bit more. Joelinton. Good shape to it. That's so OP, boys. 42 free kick accuracy, and we scored. That's ridiculous. The outside the foot curled free kick shot is just so difficult to stop. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Great Guti Joelinton Evolution card in a few games of division rivals. And I must say, a very good midfielder in game. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the evolution, it is 65,000 coins and then also 24 wins in the Evo friendly. And I will say, man, it is a little bit overpriced, especially when we take into consideration that the box-to-box evolution was completely free. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give the card the shadow Shadow Chem Style, and I feel like the Shadow works really well with the card because it makes him a lot more balanced. 83 acceleration and 95 sprint speed. I mean, the acceleration was decent, but once he gets going, man, he is very quick in game. And ultimately, when you go ahead and pair that with his physicality, it's low-key kind of difficult to get him off of the ball. A lot of power behind his runs. The 82 shooting, a decent stat for the card as that box-to-box midfielder or as a playmaker, depending on how you want to incorporate him. The 91 attacking positioning and 84 finishing is really important, and for the most part, man, he can most definitely bag a few goals. He does have the finesse shot playstyle, but only 69 long shots, and his long shots were a little bit underwhelming. And then he does also have the 3-star weak foot, which is a bit of a letdown for the card, so definitely keep that in mind. Now, alongside scoring a lot of goals, the chance creation is really important as well, and with his 85 passing and the 2 passing playstyles, I feel like you can create a lot of chances with him. And I love the fact that with the evolution, the player does end up getting both the incisive pass and ping pass playstyles. Definitely adds a lot more going forward, especially if your player that you're evolving doesn't have too many playstyles. Now, the 82 dribbling might take some time getting used to, especially if you do prefer like your smaller, more intricate type of players. Joelinton might not feel as effective for you in game because he does only have 68 agility and 66 balance and a stockier build. It would have been really nice to maybe see 4-star skill moves just to add a little bit more going forward, but it's nice that he does have really good reactions, ball control, and composure. Definitely helps out with the lack of agility and balance going forward. And then last but not least, boys, and 2 really important stats if you do incorporate him as that box-to-box midfielder, the 81 defending and 89 physical. Now, with the Shadow Chem style, he does have 92 interceptions and the intercept play style, very consistent at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward. 83 defensive awareness is okay for a midfielder, and then also 91 stand tackle, and for the most part he was quite consistent in the tackle. With the bruiser playstyle as well, in those like more physical type of tackles, he really doesn't lose the 50-50 duels, especially with his 90 strength and 89 aggression, man. A very strong player both on and off the ball, and if you do prefer your taller, more physical type of midfielders, he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like an 8.6, 8.7 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him as that playmaker in the 4-5-1 formation. Now, out of all the players that you can go ahead and use in the evolution, I do think that Joelinton is your best option. With the upgrades and with the playstyles that he does end up getting, a complete midfielder, and as a box-to-box, very balanced. If I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he definitely gives me Thuram type of vibes. Now, if you do already have Thuram in your starting 11, I do think that he's probably better value because I'm pretty sure that that SBC was only an 85 rated team, maybe like 40-50,000 coins to complete. With the evolution, it is a bit more of a risk because for 65,000 coins, maybe in like 2 months time, he might not be as usable as he currently is. If we can maybe chain this Evo with another one in the future to maybe make him like an 87, 88 rated card, that would be incredible. But I think that it's safe to say, man, for the current state of FC25, a very good midfielder to go ahead and pick up. If you are in need of a new box-to-box midfielder or maybe like a new playmaker in your starting 11, and if you do have the coins and you can fit him on full chemistry, I think that Joelinton is a really good midfielder and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. In the comment section down below, let me know if there's another player that you guys would like us to do a player review on. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.